Okay, I said this was going to be a practical guide, and I meant just that. When you are next in a conversation with somebody, think about the guy on YouTube with the mirror, and then I want you to know that you are the mirror. You need to reflect the feelings. But why? Why should I be a mirror, and why should I be reflecting feelings back to others? Well, you clicked on this video because you want to know how to make friends. The truth is, people like others that let them talk about themselves. If you reflect back feelings, you will show others that you care, you will wait for the response, and you will actively listen. You will make the other person talk about him or herself a lot. In so doing, they will respect you more because they will say that you're a good listener. They will say that they feel safe with you because you are reflecting back their feelings. And that will cause you to have an environment of safety within that conversation. Let's look at an example. Let's say that I'm your friend and you came across me this morning just out walking, and you go, "Hey, how's it going?" And I go, "Yeah, I suppose it's all right, eh?" So, again, you are the mirror. You must reflect. So, what did you see? The mirror saw what I was doing. You saw me do that, which in body language terms is an indication that I'm closing up, that I don't want to talk. You also saw a lot of vagueness, but there was a specific emotion. Did you catch that? What would your follow-up question be? If it's something like, "Well, you look a bit down, you even look a bit sad, what's going on?" then that's a very, very good response. Because then I'll respond by telling you, "Oh, it's a terrible morning, this and this and this happened to me, and I don't know what I'm going to do about it." And that entire situation you will then control. Now, what's wonderful about that, I will walk away from that conversation thinking that you are a wonderful, wonderful person because you listened to my troubles this morning, and you're somebody that I can trust because I was willing to open up towards you because of your attitude, because you reflected back my feelings and you listened to what I had to say. Now, empathy is not always enough for you to make lasting friendships. You need a little bit more. You need to practice empathy in a lot of different situations. And don't worry about if you get it wrong. If, for example, you come across me and again, I'm playing your friend, and I go, "Ah, man, that guy just makes me sick in the office because I don't know what the hell to do anymore." And you say, "But hey man, why are you so sad and so down on yourself?" Then I'll say, "No man, I'm not sad. I'm bloody angry. That's what I am, and I'm frustrated." You see, so there you go. So don't worry about making the mistakes. The receiver will help you. The other necessary skill that you need to quickly and effectively make friends is a skill of probing, or just plainly put, ask better and efficient questions. There are different types of questions. The easiest way to remember that, think about 4 whiskies and 1 hotel. The 4 whiskies are quite easy. They all start with W. So it's when, where, who, and what. Now, the 1 hotel is how. And that is it. That's basically all the questions that you need to remember. The other important thing about questions, remember there are closed questions and there are open questions. The closed ones, so like what's your name, it only has 1 answer. Another closed question would be, for example, do you feel sad? My answer would be yes or no. You will gain no further information except a yes or a no. Now, out of that category, the best open questions to ask is how? How did you do that? How did you get to live where you are? And why? Why are you looking sad? Why did you write that book? Why do you think that this current state of affairs is not good? The how and the why will always lead to you getting much more information than what you bargained for. If you have between a 4 and a 7-year-old, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. So, Dad takes the little 7-year-old and they are walking to the shop. So he goes, why are we walking? And you go, well, we're going to go to the shop. Why are we going to the shop? Because we're going to buy some stuff to eat. Why do we need stuff to eat? Because we need to nourish our bodies. Why do we need to nourish our bodies? See what I mean? They are so wonderful in extracting all of that information. And if you want to go deep in a conversation, don't do it in a childish way, but use how and use why to really dig deep into that conversation where you need to be. Again, the person, if you ask those pertinent questions, the person will open up, the person will talk to you, and you will again listen. Listening is the quiet portion of empathy. Listen to people. Just purely by listening to people, you will not believe how that will change their perception of you. Become a good listener and you will gain friends daily. People will, after a while, come to you just to talk about their problems. There are people in this world that are natural empaths, and there are people that need to really learn empathy as a skill. I don't know which you are. If you're a natural empath, then well done, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, do not despair. Skills are wonderful things to learn. They will serve you well. The 2 skills of empathy and probing will not only give you more friends, it will help you in every facet of this life. Every facet you need those 2 skills. Later on, in another video, I will discuss conflict handling. But for now, remember that you need probing and empathy to be able to handle conflict. The best of luck with your empathy. I'll see you in the next one.